Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BakuCrave, the Bakugan show where we talk about everything Bakugan with special guests featuring your host, Rush,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
and our special guest, Grim Reaper.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Is he dying?
No, it's not his time yet. But you should probably get him to a hospital.
Okay, yep, here we go. Welcome everyone to BakuCrave, the brand new Bakugan talk show. Not to be confused with Baku Talk. Please don't get that mixed up. I might get sued, I think. But this is the first installment of the show, so technically it can only go up from here. I hope I put a lot of money into the show, and I owe a lot of bad people a lot of money. So let's hope this does well. We have our lovely first guest on the show, Grim. How you doing, Grim?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. And let me just say, thank you for having me on the show as your first guest. I don't really get invited to a lot of these types of shows usually.
Oh no, really? How come?
I'm not entirely sure, but I heard that it's well, because since I am known as Death, people think I'm gonna bring bad luck if I come to their show. But really, I bring no trouble with me at all.
Ah, yeah, I see. A lot of stereotypes, but hey, there's always a first for everything, right?
Yeah, it was bound to happen sooner or later. But no offense, I've lived for so long that doing these firsts really just doesn't do anything for me anymore.
A lot of them, huh? What kind of firsts?
Oh, a lot of mundane stuff like climbing Mount Everest or going to Mars, and just really stuff to pass the time.
Those seem like a pretty big deal, but good for you. I see you brought your scythe with you. I don't know how that got through security.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna hurt anyone with this.
I assume not, because it looks a little like plasticky.
That's just so I could go around looking like someone dressed up as the Grim Reaper. But trust me, this is still very dangerous and can still easily rip the souls out of people.
Great. Just gonna put this over here if you don't mind. So, moving on to Bakugan, you got to fidget and mess around with them and review them for the first time on the channel here. How was that?
Oh, it was nice. A lot of toy lines don't really have some kind of aspect to it that it can capture an older audience, but these little spheres are mechanically impressive.
Yeah, they're awesome. I mean, awesome enough for me to start a whole channel on them. Which one's your favorite?
I really like this one, the dinosaur.
Trox, yeah, he's pretty cool. You like dinosaurs, huh?
Trox, yeah, that. Thank you. The design is really nice and all, but I think the spinning is what really uh captured me. I like the spinning more on the Galaxy one, but I still think I prefer this one.
Really? The spin, huh? Are you a big Beyblade fan or something?
No, I just think it's better than just rolling a ball. Seems a little boring.
Well, don't tell that to a hardcore fan, because you might get a few choice words.
Really? People don't like the spin?
No,
Uh,
no,
are you a fan of it?
no.
Oh,
Trox, right? He's a cool dinosaur.
yeah, dinosaurs, super cool. Miss those guys. Had one as a pet.
Really? I didn't really think about the fact that you might have been around when the dinosaurs were here. So, what really killed them, huh?
The same thing that's killing the human race.
Oh, oh, really? Jesus, oh my God. Is it cancer? The virus? Heart disease? Grim?
Themselves.
Oh, Jesus. I thought there was actually something that was making us extinct for a second. Um, anyway, so I owe you a lot for taking over the channel while I was gone. So I think as a gift, I will let you keep that Trox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go ahead. It's all yours, man.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. Let me just put this away.
You don't have normal pockets?
No, no, no. These fit a lot more than pockets.
Huh, really? What do you have in there?
Well, let's see. I have my earbuds.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I have my Switch.
Right.
I have my wallet, of
Wait,
course.
I think that's my...
I have a knife.
Oh, I don't want to know where that
Oh, I have
was.
something stuck in there. Oh, your diploma. What's that doing there?
Why do you have my... Okay, anyway, you also reviewed some Gen 2 Bakugan, so how'd you like those?
Oh yeah, those seemed a bit bland to me, honestly.
Bland. Bland. Okay, why'd you think that?
It was hard to tell what they were originally, unlike with Generation 3 Bakugan. And the plastic just seemed a little more cheap, I guess.
Huh. Wait. Which ones did you open again?
The three small packs, the mythics. Those are the ones.
Oh, God, those aren't the ones I wanted you to open. I was gonna open those myself. Shit.
Oh, sorry, man. I guess that explains the do not touch sign that was on them.
Yeah, I think it would.
Well. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll just bring out the Bakugan I wanted you to see. No big deal. So, this is an Ultra Bakugan.
Ultra, huh? What's so ultra about it?
Ha! Watch. So this is just a normal looking Bakugan with nothing too special, right? Well, when you roll it...
Oh my god! Oh my
Jesus,
god!
Jesus, dude,
Oh my
calm down.
god!
It's not
Jesus!
jumping at you.
Oh, you gotta give me a warning next time, man.
It's just a toy. It's just a toy. What are you even scared about? You can't even die.
Oh, I, even if that is true, there's much scarier things than death.
Ugh, yeah, maybe it's you. You see people die every day.
There are scarier things than death.
So, Ultras, what'd you think about it?
Oh, those were awesome, man. I wish I opened one myself.
Yeah, they're great. They were only in Generation 2, but they're absolutely one of the best gimmicks ever made from Bakugan.
Yeah, those are really cool. Still wish they spin because the rolling seems a bit eh, but you know.
They roll because they're supposed to be like marbles.
Oh, marbles, of course. That's why they're
Spherical.
spherical. Yeah,
Yeah,
spherical.
spherical. I thought it was obvious, but I have a few more that I want you to see.
Oh yeah. Show me.
So here is another Gen 2 one. It's just a regular core, so it doesn't pop up like an Ultra.
Right.
And then this is from Gen 1, the original series. These are very hard to come by anywhere else but online.
Ooh, cool. Can I roll this one?
Yeah, go ahead, roll it, have fun. This one is my favorite Bakugan of all time. Prius, the one on the channel picture.
Oh, right. Cool. Oh, it's a cute little one.
Yeah, the earlier you go, the smaller the Bakugan get. I actually don't have the B1 version, which is the smallest version of Bakugan of this one, but one day I will, hopefully.
They get smaller than that. Seems like a bit of a choking hazard, don't you think?
You know, that's probably actually the reason why they increase the sizes, honestly.
Yeah, that's smart. There's nothing I hate more than a toy that can kill somebody.
Oh yeah, I can imagine really, considering your job and all.
Let me tell you, there's nothing worse than a huge wave of dead kids from a carelessly designed toy.
Well, luckily I don't think that'll happen with the current Bakugan since they seem a lot bigger. I don't think you really swallow those. Which reminds me, check out this one. This is called a Deca.
Oh wow, look at that! Really large, impossible to swallow.
Yeah. Doubt these would cause problems for you, right?
Well, you see, you have to think outside of the box when you're dealing with toys, because if you're not careful, it
Mm-hmm.
could easily kill
Mm-hmm.
somebody. So when you're making a toy, you
Right.
really want to just assess all possible scenarios. Because you see, if I did this,
Oh Jesus fuck! Oh God, Steve!
see, careless.
Shit! You caved his head in.
You gotta be careful with these things.
Um, let's move on to something a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of the toy designs from the ones I've shown you today, and also the ones we reviewed. But have you paid much attention to the actual monster designs that are on the cards?
Not too much now that you mention it. I've taken a few glances while doing the reviews, but not much other than that.
Well, I must say, you are missing out. Bakugan isn't just about the toys, you see. It also has some really, really good monster designs. And I've gathered a few that I want you to see that I think you'll enjoy, really.
Oh yeah, let's do this. I'm excited for this.
As you should be. Now, let's start off with our first one, which is El Condor. More of an eerie Bakugan, but still a really, really cool one.
I see a skull type of monster thing.
Yeah, he's a weird one, but still definitely one of my favorites from the original series. His name translates to the vulture, which is why he has a bird on his back, the little bird symbol as you can see here.
Yeah.
I also happen to have a toy version of him that I forgot to bring out.
Right.
And for whatever reason, he can fly, but not really with wings, more with pure willpower.
Interesting.
Okay, I can see you're not interested in this one, so we'll just move on to the next one.
No, it's fine. Let's, let's just move on to the next one, yeah?
Sure. So, next we have a Bakugan with an unfortunate fate. This is Skolor.
Skolor.
Yeah, Skolor.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I didn't say they had good names, alright? Well, let me tell you what makes them so interesting. So, Spin Master, the company that makes Bakugan toys, has a pretty good record of canceling waves and making a lot of toys that just don't go released. And Skolor is one of those toys. The model just was completely not ever brought into retail at all, which bummed out a lot of people because in Gen 2 there was a lot of more animalistic designs, and Skolor really stood out among all of those.
Okay.
Okay, we're only going to do one more, and I think you're really going to like this one.
Sure.
This one is a fan favorite. Technically, he was the first antagonist, but he also had an unfortunate fate. More within the show than in real life. This is Reaper. So I also have a toy of him, man.
Okay. Is no one going to talk about the clear problem with this right now?
I'm sorry?
This is really unprofessional of me, but I have to call this out. Everyone thinks that I'm a skeleton underneath all this robes and masks and stuff, and it's just not true at all.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know at all.
And you didn't think to ask? I mean, look at some of these thumbnails you made for my reviews. I mean, really? I don't even ride a skateboard.
All right. I understand. I'm sorry. Can we please just go to the rest of the show?
No. Not until I publicly call out this discrimination. It is not okay and it's unfair for all otherworldly beings. No more normalizing it. Who's with me?
There's no crowd or anyone really. The only guy that's here you put into a coma.
Right.
So, even though this is a Bakugan talk show, not to be confused with Baku Talk, please don't sue. You also opened up some Pokemon TCG product, the Halloween Booster Bundle. Not the most exciting set, but I thought it was fitting considering it's almost Halloween. So, how did that go for you?
It was honestly a little bit of a headache, but also pretty nostalgic since I was there when the Pokemon card craze began.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that was a lot of fun when the craze first began. But how come it was a headache for you?
Well, I tried to get all the cards in the set, which took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Isn't there only like 30 cards in the set?
It took me 45 minutes to get all the cards in the set.
Wow. Well, let's hope neither of us go for a master set in any normal Pokemon card set. Am I right? So, I gotta ask, since I know a lot of people are probably wondering at home, but what is the Grim Reaper's favorite Pokemon?
Well, that's a good question because I'm sure it would be different if I kept up with the last two generations of Pokemon. But I think through all the years, my favorite would most likely have to be Skitty.
Skitty. Well, I do love Skitty myself, and I don't mean to really offend, but I'm sure a lot of people assume that you would like a more dark Pokemon or a more edgy one, like a ghost or a dark type.
Yeah, plenty of people assume I like ghost types and all that, which I don't mind at all. I mean, Gengar is probably one of my favorite from Gen 1. But the cute Pokemon really does it for me. Those Pokemon that give that feeling of a pet or a friend, or is really what matters to me. Since I mean they are supposed to be friends or pets, so any of them that gives that kind of feeling are really enjoyable to me.
Funny you mentioned Gengar because he is my favorite Pokemon, but I 100% absolutely agree with you. I've been saying it for a very long time. Some of my favorite Pokemon are my favorites because they've given me that feeling of having a digital monster pet thing. And it's actually why Meowscarada is my second favorite Pokemon.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's the reason.
Huh? Is there something you want to say?
Well, I just didn't take you for one of those what's it called?
What's what called a cat person?
No, 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 no. It's those people that like the animals that are a bit more human.
Wait. Do you think I'm a furry?
Yes, yes, that. Thank you, thank you. And I'm not trying to judge.
Hold the phone. I am not a furry. That is jumping to conclusions, sir.
Hey, hey, hey! Don't be ashamed. I'm the last person that would discriminate anyone, really. But I mean, come on, man.
I'm not a furry, dude. She was my starter in Gen 9, and she's really cool to me. I mean, she could blow people up with her flower bomb thing, and, I mean, she's pretty cute.
Uh huh. You know I'm friends with furries, right? I mean the Easter Bunny. He's not even really a bunny. He's just a guy in a bunny suit. But I've learned to accept him for who he is.
Well, that's both nice and disturbing. So, we're reaching the end of our time here on this episode of Baku Crave. I almost said Baku Talk. Please don't sue. But before we go, I just need to ask you one more question.
All right, hit me.
I know you've been doing a lot of research when doing these reviews, so you know a little bit more about the series and franchise, and I'm sure you've seen tons of Bakugan designs by this point.
Yes, of course. I've looked from Bakugan from each generation, mainly the toys, since that's really what captivated me.
Then I think you have a good enough sample size to make this decision. What is your favorite Bakugan?
Ah, I knew you would ask me that. So I've thought very long and hard about this question, and I've seen a lot of them, but I think there's one clear winner here.
Ooh, sounds like you have a good reason. I'm all ears.
It's actually a similar reason to why Skitty is my favorite, believe it or not. There's a lot of Bakugan that are trying to fit that trope of just a really cool monster that all the kids want to collect and all that. But I found that there's a, one Bakugan in particular that really demolishes that idea and tries to be its own thing. It doesn't try to appeal to that kind of audience. And that one Bakugan is Kubo.
Kubo? Did you say Kubo?
Yeah, Kubo, you know the one that like goes up and down.
Kubo.
Yeah, Kubo. I just think he's cute, and I like all the costumes he wears, and I just think he's really endearing, and really I don't really see many flaws with him as far as I'm concerned. Hey, 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 hey. Are you okay?
yeah, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Right. Well, I brought one of my own. See, here's a little dragon hat.
Get that thing out of my face! I, I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me.
It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
I brought three of them with me anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, chill out, chill out, chill
I'll
out,
kill
dude,
you.
chill out.
Well, that concludes the first installment of Baku Crave, the new Bakugan Talk show. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. We're close to 100 subs. It'd mean the world if you help us get there. And if you thought it was entertaining, maybe share with a friend or a loved one or anything. If you don't want to do either of those things, then maybe suggest who should be on the show next. Hopefully, it's better than the literal embodiment of death.
Actually, that's a very... Look, okay, his name is Lucifer, and he's a really, really nice guy.
Lucifer, as in the literal devil.
Well, okay, yeah, but he's just a real sweetheart once you get to know him.
Look, man, I appreciate you're trying to help me find somebody here, but I'm not going to date your cousin.
How how'd you know he was my cousin?
Judas told me.
Ah, Judas, that backstabbing son of a bitch.